a tree.
Morning. Here we are, just a little way down from Brinklow at Stretton's Stop, ready to start the next chapter. So we're probably going to explore the Ashby Canal and ultimately end up at Springwood Haven, where we booked the boat in for a little bit of work. So, not quite sure how it's going to work out, as usual. Come along for the ride and find out.
Morning.
Here we are at Hawkesbury Junction. That lock has a rise and fall of about 7 inches. It's something called a stop lock, and stop locks are designed to avoid one canal company, the Coventry on the other side of that lock, stealing water from the other, the Oxford, on this side of the lock. Bit of an anachronism now, but they still exist and they're quite quaint. Well, this'll do. Moored up at Hawkesbury Junction. maybe we'll explore this historic canal junction between the Coventry and the Oxford. Judith just stung herself, so scissors out.
Oh.
And under this lovely bridge, if you so wished, you can boat or walk to Coventry Canal Basin, which we will not be doing this time. The walk's fairly boring apparently, and the canal's full of rubbish, although the basin is apparently very nice. And this is the point of the little jaunt. Mission accomplished. Strange how ordinary a place becomes when you escape the magic of the canal. And here we have the old pumping house, built in 1821 to house a Newcomen steam engine moved from a local colliery. The steam engine was built in 1725, so it was nearly 100 years old when it got here. The steam engine's gone off to Dartmouth, but the building remains substantially as it was when it was first built, as an icon of this junction. Morning, and welcome to a slightly showery day. Not much to do today. We're just going to go to Marston Junction and turn right up the Ashby and find somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Destination Hinckley tomorrow, so we've got plenty of time to get to Hinckley. Slightly smelly morning because our shower pump's broken, which means we can't pump the water out of the shower, which means we can't have a shower. So this afternoon's work is to try and trace the electrical fault that's causing that, in a nightmare of spaghetti, which I discovered. So, fun ahead. Let's go.
Dock, aka junkyard for boats.
Welcome to the Ashby Canal, after that particularly tight turn. From the junction and 29 to go to Moira, although the canal doesn't go to Moira. It stops at Snaresbrook a little way before Moira. Well, this'll do. Rural, but not miles away from civilization, and I think there's even a pub we'll have a look later, depending on how it goes with the shower pump. So we'll stop here. So, another little explore, but this time to find Screwfix. I need to run some cable to get that shower pump working again, at least temporarily. So a walk with a point. Well, I've got my cable. It's twin and earth. I know you're not supposed to use twin and earth on a boat, but it's just a temporary fix until I can get an electrician to rewire the pump. And we've stopped off at this charming little country pub between Starbucks and McDonald's on this industrial estate on the edge of Nuneaton.
Cheers.
Alright, try the switch. Success. Switch it off now. Although it is a bodge, I use some of that twin earth to connect the switch directly to the pump. We'll have to sort out what's wrong with the rest of it later. At least we can now get clean. Excellent. What a lovely evening, right in the heart of industrial West Midlands, but the canal keeps its corridor of rural loveliness. Good night. Morning. It's another lovely morning, although the weather is predicted to go downhill today. So just a short hop to Hinckley. So we better get going before we get wet. What they call a contour canal. There's the next bridge across the field there. I don't want to appear churlish, and I know navigating the canals is definitely not about being in a hurry, but we're going at tick over behind a very nice traditional boat that is going at a snail's pace. To be honest, I don't see that it looks a lot different at less than 1 mile an hour than it does at 2.5 miles an hour. Interestingly, there's a flat cap and a grey perm. If you'd stick them behind the wheel of a Austin Allegro, my dear old father would have called them Mimsas. I guess they also appear on the canal. Anyway, this is gorgeous. So, difficult to be too grumpy.
A very slow boat is mooring up. But we're nearly there anyway, so just on the latter now. This is the A5, Watling Street. Again, been under this before. the lime kilns. Oh. There's the fabulous place there. Nice flats, houses. There are the boys up there, a bit along. Hoping we can get moored outside the marina where we're going tonight. Oh, this is a very low bridge. Duck. Did I have to duck?
Well, here we are on a rainy afternoon in Hinckley, moored up by the marina, which is where we're going to meet your sister this evening, aren't we?
Denise, yeah.
A brewer's fare, so nice hearty meal, I hope. I hope. Anyway, useful because we've stocked the boat up. There's an Aldi about a mile away, so I've got my portable sack trolley and trundled it all the way back from Aldi via McDonald's. What did we have in McDonald's? Well, what did you have in McDonald's?
I had a tiramisu McFlurry.
A tiramisu McFlurry.
Gorgeous. It's made my cruise.
It made your cruise, yeah.
Definitely.
There we are, you see.
Yeah.
Chips or ice cream and you're okay, aren't you? Anyway, I think it's been an interesting cruise. It hasn't been stunning like the top of the Leicester line, but we've been going through some historic canal architecture and junctions. We've been going on some of the main canals, and the scenery's still been lovely. The canal seems to keep itself separate from whatever's around it. So even when you're going through an industrial estate, the canal is a corridor of greenness and loveliness most of the time. So we've had a lovely cruise, and we're on the Ashby. What about you then, Judith?
Well, it's been nice to revisit some places that we haven't been for many years, that we previously went to with the family, on the hire boats of course, and it's been lovely. It's rained quite a bit, but we've managed to
avoid that
really.
And what about the smelliness situation?
Well, we did have an issue with the shower pump which wasn't working, so it took a while.
Took quite a while.
Sort it out, but
we haven't sorted it.
But
we've done a bypass so that it works.
But at least it works. So
until
at least
we get it properly fixed.
At least we managed not to be as smelly as we thought we might be.
We're a bit worried about people standing downwind of us, weren't we? Yeah. So that's fixed for now. Fingers crossed. So we're looking forward to cruising up the Ashby next time. So if you're interested in that, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and come along with us on our next voyage. Till then, see you.
Thank you
Bye
for watching.
for now. Bye.
Bye.